Greetings children, welcome to the online classes. This is Aishwarya. Please like and subscribe the channel for the further updated videos. The following video is for class 5, subject E.V.S, lesson 10, residences. Now in part 1 of this lesson, we learnt about what are the different residences and what are the building materials required to build those residences, right? And we learned about what is community housing, like the apartments, for example, is a community housing. How the government is making sure that everybody gets a home to live. So, continuing with the lesson from page number 127, the facilities available in community housing are given in this chart. So, to begin with, the facilities available in community houses are, first, if you begin with essentials of life, in the center, as you can see, the apartment. So if you go down, it's essentials of life. What are the important essentials of life? Vegetable stalls, provision store, electricity, garbage disposal, water supply. These are something that we need every day. Okay, we need vegetables every day, we need provisions every day, electricity, garbage disposal, water supply. These are the different important essentials of life. Then if you move to your right, it is health and sanitation. Whatever, however important the essentials of life are, the health and sanitation is also important. How it is important? Underground drainage, health center, gym, playground, toilets. These are the important things that we need in our life, like the underground drainage system. Now we have toilets in the house. What happens to the water that is flushed out from the washroom? What happens to the water that you take bath from? All that has to go somewhere. Though that's where the underground drainage system comes into place, where this waste water from the houses are collected and made sure that it is sorted out and sent out of the city. Then the playground. If you have kids at home, if you have small kids at home or big kids at home, everybody, the kids, they are always interested to play. They have friends to play, so they go out to play in the playground. Then gym is for working out, so that we can keep our health, we can keep ourselves healthy and our family also healthy. Health centers, if there is some important emergency, sudden emergency, the health centers will come into handy to help the people who are living in this community houses. Next is transportation. Now just living in a place is not enough. We have to travel from that place to the place where we work, or to the schools that we go to, different things. We cannot just stay in one place, right? So transportation comes into work there. That is, when transportation is concerned, the street lights, roads, parking facilities and safety for your vehicles is also important, isn't it? Transportations, it comes for with the street lights. Now if you're returning back in the late night with your family, you need street lights. Roads, proper roads are required as communications for the apartments. Then parking facilities, just not building the houses. Today, in today's life, in a house with 4 people, there are at least 3 vehicles. So the community housing must be able to provide that parking facilities for all their vehicles. Then safety not only for the vehicles, but also for the people who are living in that community houses. Then the last one is entertainment and cultural programs. We just cannot live a same life every day. We need entertainment and we need different programs, like film talkies or park, community hall, drama theaters. These are for entertainment purpose, which can help you keep entertained in your day-to-day life. Then, continuing the reading from page number 127 in your textbook, is it possible to provide facilities available in community houses to independent houses? Discuss with your friends. It is possible to provide all these facilities to in the independent houses also, but sometimes people will refuse to cooperate with you. In apartments and community housing, it is much more easier. Usually, community housing projects are implemented by in suitable places in villages and cities. The government built the community houses in villages. The government has formed separate housing board for the constructions of houses in the cities. Many problems arise during constructions of the houses in villages or cities. Now, as you can see the picture on your screen as well as in your textbook in page number 128, there are certain problems that are faced in this community housing. First is garbage disposal. If the garbage disposal is not proper, everything will get accumulated very closer to the place where they are living, and all the germs and mosquitoes will start growing in plenty in number and create lot of problem. And drainage system and water facilities. These three pictures stand for all these three reasons which are which a community housing can face a problem. Now, to above picture reveal some problems of residential areas. Observe the following statements. Some residential problems of rural or urban areas are given. Write the rest after discussing with your friends. I can help you out with one or two, and if you're not getting the answer, please find out and you will write it. Okay, so housing problem in urban areas means city areas. No underground drainage system. There's no proper underground drainage system is one problem that is given by the textbook. Garbage disposal problem. Sometimes these garbage people, whoever has to pick up the garbage from your houses, they don't turn up for 2 days or 3 days, then your garbage starts stinking. So that problem is there. Frequent fire accident in multi-story buildings. If you're irresponsible, there is a frequent fire accidents which happens in the multi-storied buildings. Okay. And what are the other problems that can be faced by the urban areas? Water problem. Okay, the availability of drinking water is a problem nowadays that everybody is facing. One more, what can you think of? Availability of drinking water. Then I hope you will learn and you will write it on your own. I have given you one answer. The next one you will write it on your own. So moving on, housing problem in rural areas. Rural areas can be in the um, villages. Okay, so first reason is no bathrooms and toilet facility. This is becoming a big problem nowadays, that there are no bathrooms and toilets even for the women in the house. So if they go to excrete in the outside open air, the waste is thrown out and it becomes dirty. No proper electrifications. Proper electricity supply is not there. Lack of pure drinking water supply. Roads not suitable for transportation of vehicles. No underground drainage facilities. Okay, so these are some of the problems. The other two problems, I hope you will write it on your own. I want you to work on this and write, children. Okay. Then look at the list of the urban and rural housing problems. The facilities that the best city residents or village residents must have are given here. Observe. Housing features of the best city or the village. Proper ventilation and light. If you're building the house should have proper ventilation, proper light. If the house is very dark, it's not good for the house or people living in that house, right? Then rainwater harvesting system from the roof of each house and its storage. It is also an important thing. Electricity by solar energy so that the energy is not wasted. Closed underground drainage system so that it does not stink. Proper system for garbage disposal and preparation of manure from garbage. These are the many features that are important for a best city or a village. So after reading out this, I hope you'll get some two answers for your other two activities that I asked you to do in the textbooks. So moving on, a good house can provide health, happiness, and peace for the family members and their neighbors. Okay, so houses with the best facilities lead to good health. That is, this is something which is important. Okay, a proper health, proper a good health, and happiness in the house, peace in the house is very very important. All that is attained when your house is neat and clean, when all the proper facilities, required facilities are provided to the houses. So that is about the lesson, residences. So I hope you understood this lesson and do the exercises and the activities in the textbook. Stay at home, stay safe, take care of yourself, and keep learning, children.